Good day, ladies and gentlemen. So today I want to teach you a very powerful strategy that you can use to make money in the forex market. This is a premium content, but I'm going to give it to you for free. So if you are a new viewer, please subscribe. Okay, so this is how the strategy goes. Price is moving in an upward direction, for example, like this. It meets a resistance, then it bounces off this way. So this is where the resistance line is. You have your resistance line here. Okay, since price failed to break through, then price moves and breaks the resistance line going above. Okay, next move, price comes down going below this low that is here. Price will go below this low that is here. Once you see that happening, then all you just need to do is to wait for price to come back here. Once price gets to this point, this is where you take your entry in order for price to shoot down like this. So this is your first move. Let me number it. Number one, this move down is your second move. That's number two move. This move that breaks the resistance is your number three move. The move that comes down to break the low, to go below the low, is what? That's your fourth move. Okay, then your fifth move is this move here. This move here that moves back to the resistance line. Now this fifth move is very important. Once it gets to that line, that level, you'll be looking to enter your sell trade. Okay, once it gets to that resistance level, you'll be looking to enter your sell trade. This system I'm just teaching you now, it has 90% accuracy, and you will always see it. Once you master it and sharpen your eyes to see the pattern, you are good to go. I'm telling you, you will make money with this system I'm teaching you. This is a premium stuff. Okay, so remember the moves. Two criteria must be met before you enter your trade. The very first criteria is this: the resistance line, this one, must be broken. You can see it must be broken, and there should be a move above that line. That's the first criteria. The second criteria, the move coming down must break this low here. Once you have those two criteria, you are good to go. This strategy is called the Quasimodo strategy. Quasimodo strategy. So once it breaks this low, then just wait for price to move up this way. Look for entry opportunities here. Stop loss above the level. Okay, stop loss above the level. Then you have your move downwards. Okay, depending on different theories, some theories will tell you your stop loss should be above this swing high here, meaning you should put it here. But personally, I prefer to put my stop loss just above the Quasimodo line itself, but you give it some room. Okay, it depends on how far this level is. If this level is very far, placing your stop loss above it might give you too much stop loss space, okay, which might not be too cool. So it now depends. When you back test it, you know the best place to place your stop loss. Okay, but it has to be above this line. All right, and I'll teach you the advanced version, but this is the direct version. I'll teach you the advanced version in a different video. Okay, for the advanced version, that's when I'll now let you know why you can place your stop loss above this level. Okay, when I teach you the advanced version, you understand what I'm trying to say. So right now, what we have to do, we have to go to a live chat. I'll show you how this is being applied. Okay, so the reverse is also possible. This one I just showed you is for when you want to look for sell trades. The reverse is possible. Let me clear. The reverse is possible when you are dealing with buy, when you want to look for buy opportunities. This is how it will look. Okay, price will be moving down like this, meets a support level, bounces off. So this line becomes our support level, right? Makes sense? Yes. Then price is going to need to break that support level like this and come down. When it's coming back again, it must go below this high here. Sorry, it must go above this high. Okay, once it goes above the high, you simply wait for the fifth move, which is this one that comes this way to this support level. Then you take your entry here in order for markets to move up. Okay, so you take your entry for markets to move up. Sorry, I think I click on something else. Let me quickly draw that again. Quickly. We have this, then this. Okay, so this is the support level. price came down, hits support, bounces off, breaks support, comes this way to break this high here, then gives you the fifth move, take your entry, boom, this way. That's how you enter the buy trade. Okay, so let's go to the live charts. I already have 2 examples for today. Today is what's it called, 11th. Sorry, today is 12. Okay, today 12 or 11, I don't even know what the date is. Monday was 8, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, today is 11, sorry. So I have 2 examples that happened today. So this thing I'm teaching you is not something of something that you won't be able to find on the chart. I have 2 examples for today, 11th of January. Okay, so let's go there. Where is our first example? Good, this is our first example. Okay, hope you can see the dates. This is the dates right here. 11 January, see that? So this today. All right, so you can see this for the reverse case. Let me shift. When you're looking for buy opportunities, okay, so price was moving with, let me okay, I think it's better now. Yes, I want to show the clearer picture. So price was coming down this way. It's this support line. I've already fixed the support line there. It's this support line. What did it do? It bounced off. Then it broke the support line this way. Do you see that? Then it came up again, and this part was higher than this other side. Okay, this side is higher than this other side. In order for you to know whether it is higher, you can use a trend line to check it. I've already placed the trend line here, and you can see the way it's slanty. Assuming it's equal, it will be perfectly horizontal. Or you can use this crosshair. You can see this crosshair. You can use it to check if this side is higher. So let's do that. This is 1.27435. 1.27435. Let's check the other side. The other side is 1.27431. So definitely this side is higher. So 2 of our criteria have been met. Okay, the first one is the support has to be broken upwards, downwards rather. The support was broken. 2, this level must be higher than this other level. So we just wait for price to do what? We wait for price to come back to that line, okay, in order to take our buy entry. As you can see what happened, upward movements. Okay, so this is not magic, this is excellence. All right, this system has very what's it called, very high accuracy if you know how to sharpen your eyes to see them. Okay, so we have this one right here. Let me take this out so I don't confuse you. Okay, so we have this. I've already drawn. This is the second example that happened today. All right, price was moving in an upward direction, met a resistance, did what? It came down this way. All right, went up again to break the resistance. First criteria met. Resistance broken, it came down again, broke this low. Second criteria met. All we just need to do is to chill and wait for price to make the 5th move towards our Quasimodo line in order to take a what? Sell entry. Let me shift the chart so that you can see how it moved downwards. See that? Simple as that. So basically this is how it works. Okay, this is how it works. This is the Quasimodo strategy. Like I said, there's an advanced version of it which I'm going to teach you, but this is just the direct version. Once you understand this, you can even start trading with this. The advanced version is just an addition of 1 or 2 other things. Okay, but this is the basic version which you can start using to print dollars in the forex market. Okay, so if you have any question, you can ask me in the comment section. If you are a new viewer, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.